This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. It's one of two dental schools in the state of Missouri, and it's right here in Kirksville. Justin Andrews is checking out what the school has to offer with a tour. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Ella. We're hanging out at a new facility in Kirksville this morning. I'm talking about the new dental school on ATSU's campus. I have joining me this morning Dr. Halliday. Dr. Halliday, talk to me about this great facility. It seems like it's pretty nice. So talk to me about, first of all, what room are we in right now?
Right now, Justin, we're in the dental simulation lab area, and this is where the dental students will spend the majority of their first 2 years of their study. The room is set up such, as you can see in front of me here, there's a mannequin.
Okay.
And this is an area where the dental students can learn to properly place a patient, also properly place their instrumentation. This is where the dental drills would go in the air water syringe for treating a patient. So at the station, students will be able to work in a very realistic simulated setting. There'll be instructors around the floor, walking around watching the students. We also have the main instructor station at the front of the room.
About how many simulations are in this room right here? Do you know off the top of your head?
Right now we have 45 workstations in this room.
Okay.
Now the room is pre-wired and pre-plumbed so that we can have up to 60 workstations, so that when the school reaches maximum capacity for dental students, we'll have an additional row behind us here for a whole nother set of students.
So this allows students to get that hands-on and actually like they're working on a real individual.
This is very realistic. It'll give the student, once again, a very realistic feeling for working on a patient, not only practicing on procedures within the mouth, but also practicing in placing the patient properly while they're working on the patient.
Gotcha. It's also my understanding that this is not only for students. You said that this facility is also will be for professionals as well, correct?
Well, we're calling this building the Interprofessional Education and Dental School.
Okay.
So it's not just a dental school. We're going to have Kirksville College of Osteopathic Medical students in here as well. So on the second floor of the building, there are simulation areas for the medical students. And the entire idea is to have the medical and the dental students in the building together to foster that interprofessional atmosphere. So we'll actually have the medical and the dental students training within the same building and learning from each other. And ideally, we'll have activities in place by which medical students can observe dental students and vice versa. And they can work together to foster that total, complete person care that the university likes to promote.
Gotcha. Makes a lot of sense. Let's talk about a few of the other areas in this facility that you all have. Just a couple, if you don't mind me asking.
Sure. We have wonderful lecture rooms. There are lecture rooms in here for, once again, both medical and dental students. Excellent rooms for learning. What's really interesting about the rooms is in some of the rooms will be set up such that the students will be facing each other in octagonal shaped desks. So that will once again foster an interactive atmosphere where the students are not only learning and memorizing information, but the students are learning how to apply it, and the students are interacting with each other. So they'll actually be able to converse and apply the information they're learning. In addition, we have lecture rooms. As I mentioned, we also have conference rooms. We have administrative offices in here for the dental school as well.
Gotcha. Seems like there's a lot of different areas and different simulations that these students and even other people come in can get their hands-on experience here at the dental school. It seems like it's a great place. And one more question for you. How completed is the facility at this point? Do you know?
The building is virtually completed. There's still some trim work going on, and there's installation of furniture going on as we speak. But for the most part, the building, as you see it, is virtually completed. I must mention also, in addition, there's work going on the exterior of the building.
Okay.
But interior-wise, it's virtually completed.
Gotcha. You heard Dr. Halliday there. It's virtually completed. We'll try to post more information on our website at heartlandconnection.com. Ella, I'll throw it back to you.
You know, Justin Andrews is taking a tour of the new dental school in Kirksville.
Yeah.
So let's check in to see what other rooms he's checking out. Hey, Justin.
Good morning, Ella. We've switched locations this morning. We're in a different part of the facility this morning. We have another doctor this morning. Talk to me about what room are we in right now?
This is one of our human patients simulation laboratories. It's primarily for the Doctor of Osteopathy students, where they use these mechanical machines that simulate crises in human beings. So in other words, you can electronically you can feign a heart attack, or you could feign embolism. The room is designed for 6 or 8 students at a time. The instructor programs from outside this room the event. Then it's up to the students to figure out what's going on and how to respond, how to fix that. This is part of our interprofessional development aspect of this building. This building is not just for dental students. It's probably 2/3 of it's dedicated to dental space. But the other part is for the DO students. And actually, local EMS personnel train on these simulators, and the dentists themselves will train on these simulators, because after all, you might have some kind of event, a heart attack or something unexpected happen in your chair, and you need to know what to do until rescue arrives.
Gotcha. And it's my understanding that there's a control area that you just showed us not too long ago that pretty much does what? Control this simulation area here?
That's right. These everything that happens in this room will be recorded. Plus, from the control room, the technician or the faculty member can set up the event, and then we will tape how the students respond, how they work as a team to help the patient, and then it's all filmed and sound recorded. Then after the event is over, after the instructional period is over, they will go across the hall to a large classroom and debrief in terms of what they did right, what they need to improve on.
Gotcha. Ella, seems like it's a pretty hands-on experience here in this facility. Good Morning Heartland continues next. We'll be right back.